Hey Geeks, Arahli here. Thanks for joining me today as we play some Dune Awakening. How y'all doing? Watching live, it's Sunday. Hopefully it's going well for you. At least Sunday here in the States. Do you have some water in here? Good. Maybe we actually need to restock our nightmare box, as Fox calls it. I do that. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well. I actually played a little bit last night with Fox just because he had the hanger and so did I. Just kind of work through some stuff. Wasn't anything crazy. We're gonna play some today. I want to show you guys. Got a new place to build. The old nightmare box. I'll just pick that guy up. Yeah, this this is obviously I really liked all the stuff I've done here, but I've talked about how I wanted to build the Atreides stuff. So I've been kind of looking for a spot that we could do some of that. I found a spot I liked, and had actually marked it, and then happened to be on the other day, and found another spot, as you do. So I'll show you guys in just a minute here. We're gonna actually take some materials over with us when we do it. So, but first and foremost, we gotta take care of our water situation. Could use some of this stuff this time. Okay. Body. While I was on, Fox actually made me a Mark V ornithopter and just gave me all the parts for it. I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, you're going slow. I was like, all right, man. So that made it a little easier. We could we're out doing some deep desert stuff yesterday. Yeah, see, my nightmare box is totally empty right now. I should actually replace those with the shield ones, but I'm not doing it. All right, did I make any? No. So I've been busy making stuff. You can see I've got a bunch of duraluminum here. I have made had to make a bunch of lubricant for the things. That's full now. All the stuff I think is working now. Let me go make sure. I ran out of power last night, which I knew was going to happen eventually because I haven't really been able to play or do anything. Everything should be good now. Yeah. Check the other side too. But yeah, so I want to get some mission stuff done. I really like to get the Atreides stuff all taken care of. Full, and full, right? I should probably actually fill these dudes up too with the things they need, the filters, and get more water that way. We can take what, 3 each? I can make 6 real quick, and I should be able to take care of that. Made in here. It's made in here, right? I can just make the basic ones. Standard filter takes aluminum and silicone block. Just make these real quick. 2. This should be 6. I made some iodine pills so I could do Stephanie over there. What's up, Stu? Welcome, man. Plant fibers, it's funny, that's always the thing I'm out of for this stuff at this point. I'm a little curious if these will pull, like, the, like, just having the stuff in the base will let me pull them into the wind turbines. I'm curious if this will do the same thing for us or not. Getting much water going. Yeah, I have a whole lot of stuff now. I'll show you why. I'll show you why in a minute. Let's just double check and see if this will automatically, if I can just. Yeah, so there's 3 here. I can deposit all 3. So it's only at 40%, even though it shows it took the 3, so I could make more. That's fine. I'll get some more water going for us. Honestly, the death stills are more than adequate for most of what we're doing most of the time. I just kind of fill up with those, but you know what? These are here. Might as well use them. Deposit the 3. I'll start pulling water for us too. So because Fox made me a Mark V ornithopter, I just left the other one in here. This is our Mark 2, 3, whatever they started as. 4, might be 4. But yeah, so there's just an ornithopter up here, and then the other one's in the tool right now. But so we're gonna take the buggy though, because we're gonna want to be able to take the plastone that I do have, which I think I already put in here. I have some there, and I have some in here now. We're gonna need a whole bunch more of it, so we're gonna have to do more. Oh, and then Kamish, I think. Kamish is stored his stuff here. So I have to be careful though, because Kamish actually like stored his buggy here because he was gonna be gone for a while. And I almost took stuff out of it, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't have this much stuff. Like, what the heck is this? Like, I gotta be careful. Yeah, I had to make a whole one of these just for all the stuff that I've been looting with Fox and stuff, because you know, a little bit of deep desert stuff so far. And I looted the crap out of a thing. I will show you. We should be good to take this at this point. I have to make a new power thing at some point. All right, let me show you where the new digs are at. What I was looking for was a place for us to do, to easily get the aluminum and stuff that's up here, and then get down here to do the jasmium, because that's what we need for the duraluminum, which is kind of like the level of stuff we can make right now. This might get fun. Ooh. 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 You should get out, but you think I'm gonna wait for the private server? I actually started setting it up, man. I need to validate a couple things. I talked to Monkey about it a little bit the other day. I need to validate a couple things on it. But I did start setting it up. I want to see what it's gonna take to get things working like we want it to. So yeah, that is the thing is, it's like Monkey just got to a point where he Monkey just got to a point where he feels like he's kind of good, and we'd have to start our characters and stuff all over again. So I feel a little bad about us being like, all right, now we'll look at doing it, but you know, I want to see what it looks like. All right, so I've never actually gone to this place this way, but I'm going to show you. I want to take and show you guys where my original thought was, and then I'll show you where I ended up getting stuff started. Yeah, I got the basics started. I think I've got to pick out like a server connection to the other servers that we're gonna kind of exist with. And then we should be able to go from there. Yeah, which it does also feel a little funny to be like I'm about to build another base, knowing that we might be switching over to some private servers shortly. You know what's funny? I was telling Fox about it too. The really what pushed me into like wanting to like get ours figured out. I'm so tired of like the weird. Like, let me back it up and preamble what I'm about to say. Originally, Haga Basin was supposed to allow 40 people to be able to build bases here, and then you could travel and visit everybody else's sieges, right? Well, they've changed that now, and now you can easily travel. And look, they changed it for good reasons. but you could easily travel now to any siege. We're okay. To any siege. And what's up, monkey? You can travel to any siege now, and you can build on any siege. So if you're in this world cluster, you can travel to anything you want and build any place. Problem is that means there's now more than 40 people with three fiefs apiece that can build here. Everybody that comes here can build 3 sub-fiefs, or 3 fiefs and stuff all together. So like, bases are getting more and more populous, and they are unfortunately like this. Hold on, this one's decaying, but there's so many just boxy bases, you know. So yeah, I'm getting a little annoyed with just the sheer amount of bases all over the place. It's making it feel a little funky. So that's the reason I wanted to kind of get our stuff started to figure out. So what's in the box? 0 creativity is what's in the box, my friend. 0 creativity. Unfortunately, a private server doesn't really offer anything except a much emptier Haga Basin. Right, but I'm at the point that I might be okay with that, because like the Haga Basin we have is jam-packed full of ridiculous stuff. Now, we're at a point though where bases are starting to decay and things will start to disappear, so it should probably be better-ish. But definitely a thing for us to have to we gotta figure some stuff out. So we'll see. Like I said, I got the basics started so Monkey and I can figure some stuff out and see what we think. But alright, so this is actually pretty close to where I was originally. The place I was originally going to do is actually right here. I was going to build a little spot right here. You can kind of come up here. Hold on a second here. I do. Also, it's being cleaned over the next few weeks. Yep. So that's kind of like, we're going to kind of just wait and see how it plays out a little bit. Yeah, it's just, the idea of 40 people having the ability to build a thing, I was down with. The fact that anyone that's in any of the sieges on this world server can now come and build 3 bases each is a little rough. So, yeah. Okay, so my thought originally was to build, like, across this section, and then up into this, and then have this be a little like, basement garage thing. There's a cave thing right back there. Pretty close to the aluminum. Sneak through here real quick. The cave is right here. So you couldn't go really much further this way. We can turn off taxes, but there'll always be fuel. Hold on a second. Is this the thing? Freaking top chat. YouTube, I hate when you do that. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. It'd be nice not to worry about the taxes and the fuel. Yeah, fuel will be a thing for sure, but we can turn off the taxes. But yeah, so that direction we were just at, we can get the aluminum and stuff, no problem. And then coming out this direction, yeah, we're gonna hang a left here. You know, the fuel could be adjusted. No, the fuel is gonna be a thing no matter what. We'd still have to do that kind of across the board. Which, you know, I mean, it's not horrible to do the fuel stuff, right? If you're not overly concerned about, you know, like having a room full of just generators, you could do those and just fill them up with batteries and be good for 20 days at a time, I think, right? Yeah, it's not like ARC servers, for sure. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. And I'll turn around. So, yeah, so we would have got the little spot up there. We can come this way. You can get out to the desert. And there's another section over here that's totally protected. I also thought it would have been cool to build in, but you can't because it's protected, which makes sense. They want to make sure there's this option to get down here. There's this whole section here to get you down into the sands and stuff, out into the dunes, right? You can get up on that section there too. And I thought about going over this direction and building in that, but it's all kind of closed off too. So I get it. Can't do the thing. But so while I was flying back from doing a basic mission thing the other day, I came across a decaying base. So I went in, and the whole base was gone. Like it had a ton of stuff in it, and everything had decayed out, including the thief. So I took it. I broke it down and made my own thing. So I just started it, and there's nothing crazy over here yet. Hello, welcome. But it is out looking over the dunes here. I'm gonna go up this direction to kind of show you guys. What I wanted to do was build back in this section, because how cool would that be? But all of this is protected. Like this whole section. This is open, but all of this section is protected. However, on the other side here, it is not. Let me get around there and I'll show you. Go right off the edge because we can. Ooh. Yeah, there's these little pathways. I was like, oh, it'd be great. Can't do that though. But this whole section here is not protected, and you can actually come out pretty far. I'm gonna park right here and show you. So we'll watch for worm sign. But like that's where it starts. So like we're a decent chunk out from this piece, and we're just now at a spot where you have to worry about worm stuff. So like if I come in a little bit closer. Ooh, it's a spice blue. There's a worm right there. Speaking of, yeah, all this stuff is like we can actually build down here. So we might do that. I'm not quite sure yet. We might build down here. My thought though is that you can see I started a little thing up there. Hold on one second. Hello, baby. Hi, Miss Penelope. Coming to that side, okay. Okay. Oh, sandstorm coming in, according to the map. That looks like it's gonna come right across here, actually. We didn't get a thing. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, well.
Sector weather
there it is.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
We don't actually have anything over here yet for a base, so we will... Should be fine, though, if we get up in here. This should be sheltered enough for us. We're enclosed right here. Yeah, I'd love to have been able to, like, build into this section a little bit. Ooh, actually, you know what? We might be able to, now that I think about it. Because I've claimed the sections over here. Oh no, it's in that way still. I might be able to come out further, maybe, and get to this. We'll see up top where we are for it. I think that looks like, yeah, you can see the red out there. That's a no building zone there. Okay, so no, we can't do anything with this section. Just hang out here. Nick, what's up, man? Say worms should be able to pull you off the side of a cliff. I mean, they can only come in so far, or it's a problem for him, thankfully. The no building area extends on this side further, just far enough that you couldn't actually like ramp up from the inside here either. It's like that would have been ideal too, but not a thing. Let's get some water real quick. I'm not wearing a still suit right now, which is weird because I've been using that almost consistently. But Fox and I did some deep desert stuff yesterday, and I got my butt kicked. Went to another one of those places we have to do waves of enemies. I need to get down the path of the sword master and stuff, because like Trooper is a lot of fun. So Trooper and Mentad's a lot of fun, but in the closed-in spaces, like it's so difficult to keep things rocking and rolling the whole time. So we'll have to do some have to work down those paths soon. Big storm? Just a 1. Alright, so I will harvest this up. I'm harvesting these because we're gonna need a bunch of power over here at some point anyways. Don't judge me. Yeah, I just put down the basic thing here so I can have power and stuff in here. We're gonna take this whole thing out. Let's do this. Refuel generators. Let's see, so that's probably, so they're probably full at this point. So, we can't pull too much into this. Yeah, we can't even pull all the plastone we have right now. All right, so let me show you kind of what we got that we're working with here. Let's do this. Do some Atreides stuff. So this is the edge, and it's right against the red edge. Like, it's like a foot in between. Like, there's the other line is right here for the red edge. So this is kind of like what we have to work with going out this direction. Yeah, and I think that opening was over here. Yeah, so we can't get to that, which is fine. I was just curious. So we could probably come out one more if we wanted to here. I don't really think we're going to, though. I kind of just started putting some basic stuff to kind of get an idea of what was going to kind of fit here. My thought is, though, like, we're going to go across this way. So we'll have to bring this over with some more foundations and stuff as we go. Yeah, I'm going to come across this way and then this down. And then up here, we've got out to this section and then all the way out. So you can see too out here that we've got a whole bunch of space we can go out and build down there. We're not going to do probably all of that. We're going to build like up against the cliff a little bit, but I do kind of want to build a thing up on this section and then probably use like some pillars and stuff to take it out over top of this. So that's kind of the basic thought. I want to try messing with the Atreides stuff because we haven't done any of that yet. All this will go away in a minute. Still. Ooh. Yeah, so I wanted to kind of get our first... I just wanted to get, like, the basics started with this. I would want to see, can we get... Actually get some bases in so I can see what it looks like, this way. So I think I want to be down a level from that still. Maybe not, though. We could. I wouldn't be against seeing some of the, That could be the right. least for some of it, it will be. And yeah, we're gonna climb up from here. I do need to fill in all that stuff though, so let's get over here and get some of the basics down for this. Really see that one, but I don't want gaps. And then from here, I want to start doing the triangles, because I kind of want to have like this be at an angle. And then we'll probably do probably continue out with some pillars still too. This is where it gets a little, yeah, see, like, I don't see an option to build down under it here. Oh, I see. I'm on the wrong one anyways. Like, I'd want to put one underneath here. Oh, that's gonna be a thing. Let's get a wee bit of shade. I'd rather not be in sunstroke mode the whole time. Already out of water. Yeah, I want to get underneath there. Oh, there we go. Can I build down there now? Okay, it doesn't want to actually build in that section, unfortunately. So we'll have to start... We'll go across the front of it here anyways, so it should be fine. Alright, and then maybe we actually want to take this one down. Now we can place that one in there. We place this one if we do that. I'd really like to place that one. Okay, then we could come off this with what? We can do straight pieces off of this maybe then. Kind of got our angle there, and then we'd come off with some straight pieces, and then we'd pillar down for some of this, I think. I think we have to come out at least this far. That. Oh no. Yeah, I turn different ways. Boo. I'll have to fix that stuff. Yeah, if we had like kind of a basic shape to kind of work with from here, then we'll start working on the pillars and stuff like that too. I'm gonna have to make a bunch more blast stone for sure. Like, look at that, we're already. So we'll get some of that stuff rock and rolling today too. Yeah, so there are different directions for this. I didn't see it before. I'll end up moving all the stuff that's in this other one into here. Once we let's take some of this stuff out, but here you go. Yeah, we can see this one's backwards. Okay. Looks like we're kind of right at the edge, right? Okay. Yeah, then we'll carry this out. We'll put some pieces up underneath it to give it some structure. But I was thinking like this will probably be the place we might land our ornithopter and stuff. Might do that up top too, actually. And then yeah, we'll kind of drop these down layer wise, and then kind of make some rooms and stuff down there before getting up on top of this section over here. We need to get away for. Got to decide if the if I'm going to drive the actual vehicles all the way up here, or if it's going to, like, I might just put like a little garage looking thing over this direction. We'll build out and kind of see where that has to sit to make that possible, I think. I actually think I want to yeah, okay. I'll keep them all kind of the same direction. We're going to want to have floors. Ooh, inside land claim. Oh, that's the edge of it, huh? Blast stone. I might need to actually bring this in a level. So we can't go there, huh? We might bring this whole thing in one thing then. To kind of come out that direction still. Ending it one earlier here. And then do we take this section out too then? Maybe we'll make that an entrance down there. How wide are the ornithopters again? We figured out we needed, what, 4 wide? Kind of comfortable we bring those in. Three here. We could go 4. Mm-hmm. Out of materials. And then we extend out from there and do the same thing with it that way. You know, I have to have some stairs and stuff down for the sections here. Yeah, I think we make that an entrance maybe, or a little doorway. So if you were to land up here, it's like you can still land here, so we can't build on this side. Alright, anyways, some basics. We need to get a whole bunch of salt and everything. We gotta move that stuff still. Yeah, so here's the place though. This is where we're gonna kind of build. Let me we'll do let's move all of the stuff we can up here. It's probably not gonna be a ton, but yeah. It's enough for us to build that part. Could I need what scrap to make more. Little dudes. Salvaged metal. All it takes to make the storage. Yeah, we just need more salvage metal. Okay. Well, if we need salvage metal, move the shield up here.
Identify yourself.
Yeah, I just need more storage, monkey. I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff over there. I just want to be able to put the batteries and stuff in it. Because we're gonna need a whole bunch of the batteries. Since there's one right there, we might as well do the thing. Yeah, there's a decent amount of plants down here. If we want to get some water, we could definitely do that. Which is nice. Stick you over here, it's fine. Probably shouldn't need a whole bunch of these, but... it's full of batteries. This one full of batteries too. Use as much as we can. Last stone in this one. I have to change these all to make them the right direction because that's going to drive me crazy. Silly, but that's how it works. All right. Let's go get ourselves the basalt we'll need. Make a whole bunch of plastone. Get that stuff cooking, and then we will go do other things. Actually, I'm pretty sure that... actually, right over here, there's some we can grab. Shouldn't be overly dangerous, but you never know, man. There we go. Some basalt. All right, what's up, man? How you doing? Do a little duning. Found a new place to build. They puts me in an optimal place for jasmium and aluminum. Pretty close to both, so. Yep, we just started framing out the basics. Oh, we're just barely out of the range of the thing. Okay. Yeah, we just started framing out the bases where the new base is going to be. Can we see it later? It's gotta be a bit before it's actually done enough to be a thing. We're probably still gonna keep the other one as well. I guess it depends on how much we end up building into this place. If we can get to a point that we can easily transition everything, we definitely will. Oh, no need to knock rats off. I appreciate it though, man. We getting dust. Like the mining laser only depresses so far, so I'm trying to get too close to things because when you can't actually harvest the stuff, it's really annoying. Yeah, so I'm just gathering a whole bunch of the basalt stuff up because I need to make a whole lot of plastone because I want to do everything out of Atreides building stuff. Just is very handy. There's so much of this stuff right here. Yeah, this where we're at, we can essentially pretty easily get up to get aluminum from where we are. And then we'll to head down into the radiation area to get a whole bunch of jasmium too. So duraluminum shouldn't be too crazy once we start doing that. Although I need a bunch of iodine pills and stuff to do the thing. Expanded the base. Showed you guys quite a bit. Oh yeah, nice, nice man. Oh man, this stuff does not take up much room at all. Awesome. We'll do a little bit of harvesting though, and then we will head back to the other base to at least get this stuff cooking. We'll start doing some more of our missions and stuff here, so we can keep progressing. What we need down here? So this should be kind of the easy way in then for us to kind of get up to the rest of the area. So we'll take a look that way. Oh, we can't leave those. There's 3 just waiting for us right here. We got to get those. Can we get both of these is the question. Hey, nice. Yeah, so then the way back, like, we should really pick up a whole bunch of aluminum and stuff on the way too. We might be too close. Oh, I think we're good. Yeah, this should be a pretty good spot for us to be able to kind of be in a optimal position to kind of pick up all the stuff. Let's start using the jab again. Get him back with exercise, yeah? Not a bad idea, my man. Playing on a private server for a few weeks. The DD is a lot tamer. Seems like all the people who rented are PvPers. Your interactions with the D does has been friendly. That's kind of what, like, we've played through all the stuff on Haga base and now and kind of gotten through the basics here. So that's kind of one of the reasons I felt like getting our stuff at least worked out to figure out how it's going to be. Wouldn't be a bad idea, because then we'll be able to get, you know, the deep desert will be that type of stuff. It looks like the stuff we can pick when it comes to that stuff, Cube. Like, there's some RP servers we can pick from. Like, it looks like we get to kind of, like, pick the type of grouping we want to be part of. So, yeah, that is kind of, like, what Monkey will have to figure out for sure for it. Okay. So, salt here. That's the basic direction we have to go. Yeah, let you know it's time to donate. Will do, man. I set up a real basic one, I think, with like, I don't know, 20 slots just to kind of like get it started. so we can start messing with what we can or can't do on them before we make any like solid adjustments. Or make any final decisions on stuff. The drawback is that we're much gonna start over, which I mean isn't horrible, but it does kind of suck a little bit. This is the other side of that thing, by the way. So this is that spot I was talking about building, is right here. So like a decent little path. I'm gonna actually go this way versus that's the way we came in before. Chadrat's tomb. But like good pathway over towards more aluminum. This is that top step here, right over there, is where we've been getting all the aluminum stuff before. Yeah, this is that. This is the other side of that opening I was talking about. So this pathway up here is typically like aluminum all the way back to the other base. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. I mean, I don't know, like with where we're at right now in the game, you know, we might end up getting PvP servers. It feels like they're kind of starting to see that. Like, I really liked the intent they had, but I don't think, you know, Endgame isn't just, it's just not quite working like they thought it was going to, I think. And like, you can't escape, the diehard no life PvPers doing the diehard no life PvP thing they're gonna do. You know, like it's unfortunate, but what a lot of those dudes enjoy is you know, what feels like griefing to pretty much everybody else. You know, there's a patch coming that's gonna make it so when you get you know, when you get two ornithopters touching each other, they have like a little repulsor effect to each other, because they figured out the min-max. You know, we can bog people down and make it so they can't move, and then blow them up with rockets, because it's just about, you know, dominating whatever else you can around people. So it's pretty nice looking. I like that they've got the windmills kind of inside the thing up there. Still got like the boxy cathedral kind of feel to it, you know? We did upgrade the we did upgrade this, by the way, too, so got much more storage now. Some nice basalt over here still. You wager by the end of the year we have a full PvP? I hope so, man. Oh, look at this. Even this Harkonnen one's getting tore up now too. Sorry, did you say? Well, you obviously wanted to get smoked, so I smoked you. Sandflies camp. Take your stuff. Oh, you know what? Guys can be Why not pick it up? You too much? Okay, that worked. For G Portal, the RP option means no storms, no taxes. There's no toggle for less PvP, just more in Haga. Oh, Monkey, I need to actually make you, I need to make it so you can see that too, don't I? You can take a look at it. It looked like we had options to turn those things on and off ourselves for our Haga Basin. We did have, there were 3 sliders on it. I'll tell you what, hold on a second. I can't actually share that screen because I'm sure it has the server info, but 1 second, let's refresh the old G Portal page and click. So the 3 things that it showed we could pick was world setting stuff. We had enable sandstorms, enable taxation, and enable security zones. And then it looks like we can pick, there's like RP servers, free-for-all servers, and hardcore servers, then PvEVP servers that we could connect ourselves to. And it's kind of showing like, oh, let's have our... it actually doesn't have any... It does have some info for it. Permissions. Okay, I don't remember what I have. What you're set on the other ones. Hold on a second. Dashboard. These other servers real quick and name on it. Ones. Just permutations, but they it does look like it gave us the option to check those things separately, which might just mean that our Haga Basin has stuff separate. I'll get you at it. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, definitely some stuff for us to figure out if we decide we want to, get that stuff rocking and rolling. Great. I'm not overly worried about it. Just got a bug up my butt the other day to just see what the options actually look like. Now they seem like they've gotten stuff kind of working like it's supposed to. Yeah, this one looks like it's coming apart a bit. It looks like it's getting damaged. It's hard to tell with the Harkonnen stuff, honestly. We'll go inside in just a second and take a look. No access, so their stuff is still functional. Still have a thief up in here, but there's no power in here right now. So like once this gets out of a certain period, everything in here will just fall apart. You can see things are being destroyed by the sandstorms and stuff already. Get a conflict with the G Portal rep. Talked to him for a little bit because I was just trying to set up the game cloud stuff, but that's it. So are you saying, Monkey, we have to pick one of those and that will predetermine what those little 3 switches will do? Because it looked like we could flip the switches however we wanted to, but it sounds like you're saying that once we pick the thing we're connected to, it will flip those switches accordingly. It's grouping in a world the same titles as us. So picking out the ones we pick out will adjust what ones are available maybe for us. Yeah, I didn't want to do anything yet with picking that stuff until, you know, I had a chance to even talk about it at all. And I literally just turned it on the other day to kind of see what I could do for Game Cloud stuff. So no rush for us to do any of that stuff. Like I said, the drawback is we could pretty much have to start over when we do that. Which I'm not against at all, you know. It just, but you know, it means that people have to kind of make the choice to, and where they play for a little bit if we're gonna do that, you know. I knew it'd be too far away for that. Still hopeful. Nice. I'm not gonna lie, this base up here to our left is one of the reasons I was like, all right, it's time to look. Which feels a little shitty, honestly. But yeah. Oh, there's a storm. Is that gonna hit us? Can't see it yet. There it is down there. We're probably safe up here. Yeah, this base. Prime reason right there. I was like, well, time to start looking. I hate it. I freaking hate it. All right. We gotta see if this is gonna... I think we're good. I mean, we should be able to make it home if we're not. Because we're right. Home is right straight ahead of us. Whee! Mer. Mer. I'm so glad there's no vehicle damage for stuff like that. We'll grab all this stuff off, get a bunch of plastone going. We will we'll do some Atreides missions and stuff. Finally fixed the thing where like going up the little ramps would make my vehicle jump all crazy. Okay. This is the one where I've been putting all that stuff. Looks like we're good in there now. Let's take... Nope, wrong buggy. One of these already had scrap, right? This one. Yeah, I hear you, puppy. Take our nightmares up to the nightmare box. If we need to fill more of these up. Sufficient water storage space. I'll fix that real quick. We got a whole bunch of plasstone going. We need silicone blocks for that too, huh? Okay. And how much do we get per one of these? $2.50. Okay, cool. That should clear up some headway, some headroom for that, for the corpse water. Oh. Still saying insufficient storage space, huh? Okay. It's gonna take nowhere near as much water as I thought we were going to. Now, not having any jasmine left, so we will make a bunch of this now. I think everything was dropping into 2. Yeah, so all of this should drop into that, but I'm gonna just move it into the buggy. It's gonna be a bunch of that. Okay. Now it's going. Boop. Corpse in there. Okay. We need to do the sandflies base. Whoops. For the next level of the stuff here. I think that's where we're going here. Right? Oh. This is the place we're going, it's like. Okay. Do we need more stuff? Use this. Probably good on things. Bandages. Yeah, all of this is the gear that I actually kept from that I kept from that base raid. Then everything else I just destroyed. I went over there and made the recycler and just went to work. Just went to town. Okay. That's the wrong one. This thing. So yeah, thanks to Fox though, we now have a Thanks to Fox, we have the Mark V version. So now we got the fast one, which is nice. I think cruising's like 180, 75 maybe? Yeah, 175. Gotta worry about fuel consumption when we are in vulture mode. Going right here? Yeah, it looks like that's it. Alright. Yeah, so we're going down there, it looks like. This is the place we had just passed by on our way up here. Remember that big old pipe thing here? Right. See anybody in there yet? Oh. Out to get the sandflies. Eeyore, yeah, got a new place we're starting to build. Oops. Track down the container. It's gonna be in towards the right. Oh, cool. You can like it. You can see like the building parts of that. That's cool. You know, the best thing about the dudes with the flamethrowers is that to use the flamethrower, they have to drop their shield. Yeah. Like they have to drop their shields the whole time they're using the flamethrower. So you can just kind of wait them out a little bit. Really need gun parts anymore, but getting up the heavy ammo from these dudes is good because then I don't have to keep making it. Stuff. Your stuff. I would like to pick up a flamethrower. Sure, we'll get to it at some point in here. Yeah, I like that you can see like it's interact. It's funny. This is a whole bunch of them just stacked up on top of each other. I don't even know if that's what they're supposed to be, or if someone actually just drove them up in here like that. Okay. Deeper into the sandflies. There we go. Box did make me a new disruptor, so I have another thing I can use versus the old drill shot. I have to use it. We'll see. We'll see. Pretty sure that Monkey took me here for us to get some parts and pieces we needed for our ornithopter. Looks like we're holding. Ow. Industrial pumps, there you go. I really like our little dude, our little assault seeker. Like, it doesn't feel like it does. Like, the utility doesn't feel like it's there, you know? But I'm not really sure what else to use. Like, we could use a tractor field, I guess. Maybe. That's the stuff that's gonna pull everything to center shot. It's probably better if we're using like the big gun, but the big gun doesn't really do a crazy amount of damage. Gravity field people and stick them down. You can also do some of this other stuff. Like, I have the dispenser blast one. I've been using the energy capsules. We got the different mentat stuff. The source of power wouldn't be a bad idea. I assume because that'll keep our shields and stuff rocking and rolling. The problem is that if I'm shooting, my shields aren't going to stay up anyways. I used stunner before, but it's long. 35 seconds is a long cooldown. And then, like, I haven't done anything near enough in these ones right now, so we definitely got to do that stuff. Poison mines, maybe. Like, collapse wouldn't be bad if I had other things going at the same time, but for now, we'll just rock what we have. Like all the like the cases and stuff. Like, these cases actually look like the med ones we pick up. Oh, that's a spice thing, right? Can I access this? Yes, I can. Sweet. The spice sand? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to not just use guns, but man, is it fun to just use guns. You know? That's the problem, is it's fun to just use the guns. I think I need to get down the Swordmaster one, because I'll probably end up, like, probably run Swordmaster and Trooper for the most part. Knee charge is great, yeah. I want to access these things when you can see them like that. So these guys. This is destroyed. I like that, like, it's the building pieces we use. Oops. Wrong one. But they are damaged. Mm-hmm.
We need to recruit some medical people into the movement.
Yeah, like that
A
case
real
is the med
physician would
stuff.
be nice, but any sort of chemist or medic would be a start. We've had several folks taken ill, and there's not a lot we can do for them out here. The whole crew that flew off with Yates on that salvage recovery job have come down sick. Some of them are in a real bad way. People are blaming that bad spice that's supposed to be going around. No one wants to go near them now. Poor souls.
The containers and stuff. Not the bad spice, the containers from that ship. Sinner's blood bag, huh? There's our container we needed. I report back now. Well. Suckers. Look, I'm running out now. Bye. Nothing you can do about it. That was not what I expected to have happen just now. Yeah, our new base, Ormondon, is going to be right there. I'm gonna build on this section right here. This is so much more maneuverable, man. Fox was telling me that. It's not until you get to use it. It's like, oh. I think I want to do one of these towers like this. I would like to kind of mimic some of the style a little bit. I might do one of those towers. Oh, that's cool. Like using that for like the walkways and stuff. Okay. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to spend some time up here to kind of like just look at the builds and stuff with the Atreides.
I did not calculate seeing you today.
I'll go find with some spice residue from the shipping canister. Boop.
Interesting. Let's see what you have. That does fit the profile of the Sandfly's illegal spice trade. A possible dead end, but I will have the sample tested. I calculate you're ready to participate in a deeper level in the game I play.
Oh, fancy.
Congratulations. Your work has been exemplary. I've put in a good word with my mentor,
Oh, okay.
Mentat to Duke Leto Atreides. I want you to visit him in person.
Okay.
He is the finest man I know, the perfect Mentat. He has all the pertinent details of our investigation, but I'd like you to mention one more thing.
Okay.
I've built a strong case against the man most likely responsible for all of these deaths, an influential and respected businessman in Arahli.
Oh, okay. Let's take him down.
Ambrose Lucifera,
Lucifera.
scion of a minor house of the same name. I've collected evidence of corrupted business ventures and a connection to Captain Skorda.
And connected to
What's more,
Skorda.
he knows several of the victims of the tainted spice and has been in contact with a Harkonnen agent. I intend to put a stop to this.
Okay.
I'd like Thufir's permission to eliminate Ambrose Lucifera with extreme prejudice. He's on Arrakis briefly, so our window of opportunity is small.
This Ambrose should be eliminated once. I'll talk to Thufir.
You have my every confidence.
Sweet. Okay. What are we at right now? Barely into 3. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think I want to do like, because this tower set is kind of a thing they've got in general. So I think I kind of want to mimic one of these. Just because we can, you know? Not sure the new base on the map, but a small pillar is always a nice place to build. Yeah, there's that little place on the... It's right here on the map. So it'll give us really good access to the aluminum here, and then it'll give us a straight run down to get all the stuff from Shoal. Should be nice. Are we full of stuff? We are. We need to head back to base. Head back to current base. Drop our stuff off real quick. This is stopped. So let's move. Yeah, I'm assuming we need to move stuff around. Oh, good stretch, Miss Penelope. Storage. Buggy. Other buggy. Resume. So this must be full then? Yeah, it's full now. So let's do this too then. Start making the big ones pretty soon. Yeah, okay. Buggy's gonna be full for us to go off and start building stuff. Okay, that should leave us relatively good. Oh, got some stuff here still. Sinner's blood bag. Practicality. Symbolic. I don't. So, okay, so it's just a bigger bag in general. Do I have aluminum in one of these anymore? Surely that's not correct. Just use it all from in here. Okay, there you go. I don't think I've got room for another deciliter in here. This is all from that dude's base. I guess I could just get here. Let's get rid of this guy. Put that deciliter in instead. We'll just drop this. It's fine. I put this away upstairs. I don't really need the blood bags as much anymore. All right. It stopped again. Means we need to do this again. One more stack. We'll just wait a second and we'll get that moved. We'll have a whole bunch of stuff to build with. 2 more stacks, it looks like. Okay. Alright. That's a good amount for us to be able to start to at least in the building parts done. Good. Now we're off to Airkeen. Oh, I did this last time too. I was like, why? Where's my thing? It's up here still. I actually parked it. So freaking nice, man. I can't wait to get to level 5 with the Atreides so we can have the Atreides variant for the Ornithopters too. I love how those things look. That right there is Corey Slap's base right there. I don't like bouncing off this, so I was trying to get to hover mode before I hit that. By the way, I learned a thing in here yesterday on accident in the world map. Made me feel real dumb. So we'll do Airkeen, we'll track the location. It points that way, right? So we can just go over here and click once. And we'll fly that way. I thought you had to hold it down the whole time. Like I had clicked and I was like, oh crap, then I reset it. I'm like, oh wait. It's like I can hold space now if I want to and just follow the flight. I don't have to do anything else though. Actually, I let go of space. I'm still following it now. Yeah, it felt real dumb when I realized that. I've been holding left click the whole time. Like an idiot. A bunch of plastone now though, so we'll go back and work out some basics and kind of just start building a little bit and see what we figure out. kind of how we want things to look. We could eventually, like, we could actually eventually do the stuff down at the bottom and actually build out, like, everything we'd need if we do want to do the, like, if we wanted to actually build out the whole base over there and then get rid of the one we have, we could do that. We would just have to probably build that bottom section for it. I did post a thing the other day. Fox suggested I try to sell a blueprint. Yeah, this guy. So I don't know. So we found I found this in the deep desert. It's supposed to. It's it gets twice the water, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see if that does anything. Did I bring any Solari with me? I don't think I did. Okay. Let's go talk to Thufir. %. So nobody can win. Apparently the Harkonnens, since they opened up the world base or the siege and stuff more, there's been a ton more Harkonnens on the server. If you're shooting the back right, yeah, this is the Atreides version of the Ornithopters, which I freaking love. Look at the guns on those ones. Nice. Bunch of rocket pods. You fear?
I expected you. Sorry. Occupational hazard. Andrea speaks very highly of you. If that was all I knew of you, it would be enough. I know a great deal more.
Good?
Your file grows daily. I'm quite pleased with the investigation into Skorda and the tainted spice. I look forward to the results of the analysis.
One more thing. Andrea wants permission to eliminate Ambrose loose words.
She thinks he's responsible? Permission denied. The evidence is circumstantial, and he provides financial support. Assassination would be hasty.
I think she's gonna like that very much.
Andrea is my most promising protege. She may seem to have a machine mind, but she's as human as you and I. She does not show it, but she takes the tainted spice deaths personally. She sees it as a personal failure to compute the truth rapidly enough.
Okay. I want one of these. One of these dudes. These are, I assume these are like tanks, right? It's like I don't see any like harvesting stuff, so I assume these are like just for tank stuff. I want one of those though. I hope we get one of these at some point. And I would like to get one of these that has the gun pods on the side like that too. Those are sweet looking. I doubt we'll get it. I'd like to. Some new naked boys. All right, gents. Fox made himself an assault ornithopter already. Thing is gorgeous. Plus you can fit 2 people. I think you can fit more than that actually. That was very cool. Oops. Yep, hands-free. Didn't even know you could do this. It's fantastic. We have a whole mission out here still to do that we haven't done at all. We're gonna start doing stuff in the world map too, but yeah. Get back here first. So you gotta be careful with fuel and water and that kind of stuff, but Hagata Arahli isn't gonna be a thing we have to worry too much about. The Mornithopters offer better armor, more seats, and a stronger arsenal for combat. The assault ones. Ugh. I hate it. Hate it so much. Such a cool looking set of building pieces.
The balance of probability suggested I would see you soon. Good. I have the test results of the tainted spice. It will take time to interpret the data, but we will have a better understanding of this poison. What did Thufir say regarding my request to eliminate Ambrose
They're not
Lucifera?
gonna like it.
What? No. No, his is a brilliant mind. Surely he understands the logic, the calculation, the need. Lucifera is a corruption, a cancer. The only kindness is to cut him out. The only solution to the equation is terminal. Why doesn't he compute that? Thufir is rarely wrong, but he is wrong now. We must act before it is too late. We will take the initiative, and I will take full responsibility.
Okay. It's a traitor. It's up to us to cut out this cancer. Small sacrifice. Take the poisoned wine to him at the Seleucian Bowl. Arahli, make sure he imbibes it.
I've taken the liberty
Okay.
of mixing this expensive bottle of wine with some of the tainted spice. It will be undetectable to poison snoopers.
Okay.
Ambrose is a known Epicurean and experience seeker. Convince him that this bottle of wine is a singular and exclusive experience.
Okay.
I'm too well known in Arahli, but you can make sure Ambrose drinks this. Take the bottle. Say no more. I know you'll do the right thing.
Okay. The war profiteer. Back and forth we go. Whee! I think we're kind of keeping pace with the Sardaukar ship there. sure this thing is supposed to be something like we spread out. We didn't do just back to back, kind of flying back and forth to Arahli and stuff like this over and over again, but doing it all in a row. We're gonna fly back and forth. Let's see where this one takes us, though. So we get this part done. That'd be good. We do need Lapse gun for sure. I wonder how much damage they do to people. I think that it cuts them off if they're using a shield. I think your last gun just doesn't work. Poison, fire, and slow attacks pass through the shield. Yeah, fire would be good, except I don't think the fire is very strong. Alright. Slusian Bull. I'll convince this dummy to drink the stuff. Whoa. It's smoky up here. Is it you? You look like a dude.
I can already tell
Yeah.
we are going to be fast friends.
Look at this guy.
Unless we already are, in which case it's so good to see you. How long has it been?
Mm-hmm.
Well, far be it from me to look a mysterious wine bearer in the mouth, but perhaps you want to tell me who your patron is before I accept.
Peter doesn't want to spoil the romance by revealing the mystery.
That does sound romantic. When do I get to meet her? Or him?
He'll reveal himself in the buzzing glow of this Caledon wine.
Caledonian
Caledane.
wine. A rare experience. By Jove, I like you. I'm going to a party later, and sharing this will make me the belle of the ball. Do you drink while on duty? Don't answer. Let me tempt you not. I'll shield you from this devil's ambrosia. Just a selfless soul, drinking for two.
Did you say you'd be sharing this with others? The rare wine is meant to be enjoyed by you alone. My patron insists. That's rough, so let's do this one.
I'm afraid something of this vintage simply must be shared. It's just my indelibly magnanimous nature.
Do we... Let's do
Dear
this.
diary, I met the most peculiar stranger today. I'm left wineless, disappointed, and confused.
I'm not sure how fast it will hurt him. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the fact it was gonna damage other... Oh, I considered failed. Like, I could have probably done it and been fine. Like, I don't want other people to die. And I don't think that... that shows, though, that Andrea didn't actually calculate everything like she needed to either, though, right? Because if he's going to share that wine, it would definitely poison other people as well. So now I'm cutting Andrea out by talking to TheFatRat about it. It was a little crappy, but you know, I can't be letting other people die because Andrea's not using the full mentat abilities. I don't like that the thing said fail though. I don't like that. Hey, buddy.
I expected you. Sorry. Ah, I hadn't expected her to move so fast. Know that you did the right thing and showed excellent judgment.
Okay.
Andrea turned herself in, claimed complete responsibility for everything. Loyalty still means something to her, and a willingness to face consequences.
Good.
Her actions took me aback, Ambrose, you see, was my double agent, feeding this information to the Harkonnen.
Ah, I see.
There will be a disciplinary action. Then I will place her on other cases far from
Okay.
Skorda.
All right.
She faced her misconduct with honor. Our work isn't done.
What happens to me now? Yeah.
Now you work for me directly.
All right, through fear.
You have Andrea to thank for that. She made the case to keep you on. She made it very well.
All right.
A process cannot be understood by stopping it. Understanding must move with the flow of the process, must join it and flow with it. I can only teach you what comes next by throwing you into the flow directly. Perhaps, in the process, we can save my Duke and his house.
Yeah. All right. What's our next step?
Understanding the origin of the tainted spice is vital. Taking in all of the data, I detect Imperial influence.
Yeah, I bet. Freaking
Though
Emperor,
I do not
dude.
know from whom. We must trace the links in the chain back to Skorda. It is from him we will get clearer answers. The man recently appeared in Arahli.
Oh, okay.
I've calculated his most likely contact, a naive Atreides trooper named Rafe Arslau. He's stationed in Arrakeen.
Find
him.
Rafe.
Find out what he knows.
Okay.
We know he's had past dealings with Skorda. Further details are in the contract.
Okay. Gotta find Rafe. Find Rafe and interrogate Rafe. Whee! We're probably getting paid for this stuff too, aren't we? We are. Nice. Poison spice journey complete. Sweet. There's some back alley stuff around here, don't we? Someplace? Yeah, not this way though. Oh nope, he must be down in the bar. Must be Rafe.
Hey, you again.
What up, Rafe?
You are you? Well, who's asking?
Part of his crew need to see him. There's been some trouble. Okay.
Yeah, I heard he got jumped by mercenaries when he tried to go off-world. Happy to help. Skorda's a hero of mine. I owe everything I am today to him.
Alright, bud. How so?
I was just a street dog on Caladan. I messed up. I was on my way to a prison planet. But Skorda, see, he was in the constabulary.
Constable
He saw something
Skorda.
in me. Skorda covered it up for me. Got me set up as a recruit in the Atreides House forces. And here I am now.
Doesn't see any issue with that, huh?
Last I saw, Skorda was talking to one of them weirdo cult recruiters in town. I
Hmm.
can see one of them.
The Masquerade? He's talking to the Masquerade then, huh? Back to Thufir. Back and forth action here. Getting our steps in today. Hey, good girl, puppers. Sweet puppy. We need a comment at their we need like a little comm channel thing so we can just call him. Be like, hey, quit making me run. You think this will be the heavy armor equivalent that we get for them?
I expected you. Sorry. Occupational hazard.
Rafe squealed. He saw Skorda talking with a cult. Here's my
Well
report.
done. The cult in question is the Masquerade.
Yep.
Strange cult. Even stranger rituals. But why would Skorda be talking to them?
Mm-hmm.
Speak with one of their cult recruiters. See how far you can get by playing an eager new recruit.
Whoa, gonna be recruited by the Masquerade. Okay.
Their practices may seem strange and even nonsensical, but don't fall into the trap of underestimating them.
Okay.
It's a bad habit.
Ooh, we're 4 now. We can buy more stuff at 4. We can buy more stuff at 4.
Always good to see a familiar face.
What you got,
What can I do for you
Quartermaster?
today?
Bedroom set. Melee swatch. Oh, the Ornithopter one. 60K, huh? Yep. Oh, that was 5. That we had to do that. Heavy armor is at 5. Medium Ornithopter. That must be the assault one then. Okay. We got the bedroom stuff too, right? Nah, we don't need that right now.
Always good to see a familiar face.
Can't
What
sell stuff to you, so I won't do that. That means we can change our stuff over to look like the Atreides things now. Sweet. Ask the Masquerade about Skorda. Mm-hmm. Here to our left, I think, right? This one?
Shai-Hulud blesses me with your presence again.
Looking for the Masquerade.
And the coils of Providence bring you to us.
The coils of
I
Providence.
am a Naib of the Masquerade. I am a teacher. I am a recruiter.
Oh my, okay.
We follow the holy tremors of Shai-Hulud as interpreted by our Sayadin and Allah. We honor the tyrant worm by spilling our water.
Yeah, the Fremen would not be okay with that.
Oh yes, a promising convert. Come to our learning center in the Udum. You will find your friend, and perhaps enlightenment.
Perfect. Yes, perfect. Back to Thufir. Woo! Phew. Skadnar steps in today, baby. So much running back and forth. This is something that the Dune universe could take from Star Wars quite easily. The comlink is a fantastic little device that lets you speak to people over a great distance. Your base went poof. Have you not been on and doing all the stuff here, Daryl?
Expected you. Sorry.
You got to keep up with
Occupational
the energy and the taxes and stuff.
An impressive performance and a tidy report. I appreciate that. So many field agents are sloppy with their documentation.
Should I take this undercover assignment
I'm
further?
afraid there is no time to build a proper cover. Besides, I already have a hidden agent among the Masquerade.
Oh, sweet.
You'll do what you do best. Attack swiftly, and directly, and obtain what information you can. It seems we're not the only ones after Skorda.
Oh,
I received word that he tried to get off-world
That's
before
right.
talking to Oslo, but was attacked by 2 mercenaries. He made a daring
ooh, a
escape.
daring escape. A daring do.
Perhaps Harkonnen, perhaps someone else. Skorda may have joined the cult for strange purposes, but I wager he wanted protection from his attackers.
Too bad that cult can't save him from me.
Go to the learning center. Find Skorda or information leading to him.
No
Take
problem.
all due precaution. These are fanatics.
Yeah, they are. Sweet. It sucks, DC. I'm sorry, man. I actually should probably pay taxes while I'm here. I just made that extension for my other place. I think Monkey paid for my taxes for my other place already. But I'll need to pay taxes for the this dude. Are you a bare knuckle boxer? Not bare knuckle, you got gloves on. This man looks like a rowdy, I'll tell you that much. Looks like he engages in fisticuffs. Must that be a Mr. Bell? Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Where's it at? This way? This thing, the lion's head deal. So you got your bike? Good.
You again? What now?
This is my sub fee if I haven't actually done the, yeah, changed the name of it. Okay. Fix that. I like that this has, like, the drop down here. And then it uses the subtle lift to come up to this section. That's cool. It's a good look. Stuff to keep in mind. Little cape go a little crazy. Ooh, we get to change our ornithopter. Boop. Got the swatch too, so we can actually change the color of it to the green too, which is sweet. Beep. Yeah, that looks like that is the armor there. So it is gonna look, the heavy armor will look like that. I like that the dude on the left has like an Atreides poncho kind of look to it. I wonder what that stuff is. Kind of a cool look. Okay. Let us customize. Variant. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. And swatches. Now we've got the Atreides green we can do. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, she's a good looking bird now. Look at this. Oh, it looks good. Very cool looking. All right, nice. Inside a car. Wasn't sure if there's a light on this, so I just tried it. It's nice that there's a light on it. Oh, wrong tool. 7. Okay. That's stored. Well, let's gotta do some fixing here, but I need to get scrap. Get some scrap real quick. Oops. Wrong tool. This U needs to be swapped out, probably. Got a Mark IV one now. It's not great shape, but you're a good girl, Puppers. I know. And he's like, bro, I'm ready to go. It's about time for a walk, but we're not quite there yet. I want to let's get a little bit more stuff kind of built out for us over there. I've got a whole bunch of the plastone that we need. Side group, they're just looking around for dudes. There's the worm. I gotta get hit by the side of cars here. We're playing a dangerous game. Oh, there it is. Can we get done with this, please? Thank you. Send more. Go ahead. I mean, I'm not in too much trouble. Alright, that should fill us up for inventory space, right? Yep, that's all the slots I got. Monkey and I were talking, this place is decaying too. You alright, buddy? I'm doing crazy. Yeah, this place is decaying too. This would be a great spot. This is where all that stuff's at. I keep coming up where I'm just kind of like trying to take a peek. Yeah, this thing is still here, so at some point it won't be. Don't look like it's getting fixed anymore. We're going. Yeah, thank you for your water donation, exactly. Yeah, Monkey and I've checked it, Monkey and I checked it once together, and then I checked it, I've checked it 2 or 3 times now. Every time I'm kind of driving back across here, I'm just checking to see. Especially since you could just, like, when it does go down, you could just claim it by putting a new sub-thief in. You have to pick up all of the up and down to make it work, you know, but certainly a good spot. Okay, here's the way up to where that little camp is at over there. So yeah, we could end up building it down here. So we've got the space. We could build down here eventually and have like the full thing down there. I think what I want to do is try to, like, we'll finish off some of that section. I want to see if I can get, like, we'll have to see what the angles are and stuff to get it to, like, maybe just drive this up off of this. Oh, Miss Penelope. I know, puppy. It's about that time, huh? Yes, you're such a good girl. What a sweet. More? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to stop petting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I wish we could have built off of this little section. Like, if there was just a little bit more room this way. I'll show you guys real quick, because it's, you can't quite see where it was at before. You get out the, like, we are right on the edge. And, like, if it could come out a little bit further, just a little bit, we're able to make it work. Yeah, because the problem is, I don't think we've got enough space. Do we? Like, could we come around? This way? And up? It feels like it's gonna be too steep to make it work. Ooh. Can't do any of that until I get all that stuff up there, can I? I mean, it'd be real rough. It's like, I'll get up there, just let me go, man. Just let me do it. Yeah, I'd have to put like ramps and stuff in. I think I'd rather just like, I like that there's a way to come in off that side. I just wish there's a little bit more room for it. But I think that what I want to do is just like from here down, right? They put a little ramp thing up and then build out a flat section here, essentially, right? And I'll put some pillars and stuff out on the side, maybe. But yeah, that's my thought. Is I'm gonna build that section down here. Actually, I just want to get it all on the same foundations to make it functional. Okay. A buggy. A bunch more to move stuff around. Okay, and then we're thinking do we do squares out or do we do triangles out? Do go off this side, right? Oh, we're right up against it there, aren't we? It put us at a weird spot, I think, but this feels like we should come out with the almost feels like we should get rid of this. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Those are going to be the wrong angle for something like this, right? I put those side by side and have them like that? It's not bad. Then this is that spot where it comes across. We'd have to, like, have a section for something like that. Oh, what are those pieces? Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, those are... Those look like they're actually set to work with those pieces versus the triangles instead. Hmm. Could we put that piece... Can't come out here because it's... That's a good angle for it, but I see it's, it comes out too far that way. The other one's gonna be worse. Yeah, so that would have been a good fit for it, actually, if it didn't come out that far. Alright, I think we'll still do this thing. Someone should make a base that you have to jump your buggy from Delos to get up to your base. Yeah. We'll work on that stuff too, but let's change how that looks up at the top to make things work like we want it to. And these bases are not... Those... I have to move this stuff to be able to do the things I want to next anyway. So let's do... It's gonna look funky. So we'll have to do some pillars to make that part work. It's looking okay out here. Yeah, the thing is that we're not going to be able to... Like, that's as far as we could go. Like, I'd like to... We don't need to have a way up here at all. I just wanted to kind of see real quick what we'd be able to make work. We might be able to sink like this one down there, right? Anyways, because it needs to have that, but yeah. we're gonna want to way up, like there. Over here real quick. Miss Penelope, I hear you. Okay, we're going to have to move stuff around here at this point. Dehydrated. Good girl, puppers. Alright, let's just put stuff up here for now. Worry about everything else in just a second here. And some shade real quick. Okay. Right, so if we do this one, we're gonna have to build down. Is that gonna be the level we have to do? We have to come up over top anyways, right? I think this is where we're gonna start. It's gonna look funky when we start doing that. Like we can go down to that level. This might be when we start doing pillars and stuff. I just want it on the same. Okay. So yeah, like we only have this little section here before it has to then come up to go over to this side. So we could do those as like pillar pieces. I don't like that those are in. Worm's just right there. They just make it so I can't actually drive this. I get you stuck. It almost needs to come up another level for it to work, right? Because it's gonna be, we're gonna be crossing this section this way. There's also a part of me that wants to do just the half ramps too. What if what we did instead of that? Like, that's kind of the level that we wanted at, right? So what if we took these down?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
And then that would give us the way down, I think. With the half ramps, maybe? Sandstorm's coming. Sandstorm's coming.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Here you go, Grandpuppers. Penny is like, Dad, it's time. This is our normal time to walk. What are you doing keeping me in here? It's alright, puppy. There she comes! Mm-hmm. There you go. Oh, we're coming right to the edge if we do this. And then... I mean, that's definitely... Do we want to do... Like, that comes out way farther than I kind of like. But it's the gentler ramp. Does it make... Does that matter? I kind of feel like we might... I'm good. I'm good with that level for this. Make it funky though. I feel like that might be too much ramp though. You could possibly turn it. Like a 45. Triangle pieces up in there. But that could also mean we're going to come out too far to make that happen. And it might be too harsh of an angle to come up. Yeah, we'd have to come out another thing first. I hear you, puppy. I know, baby. I know. This would let us support another section too, because I didn't like how it was looking not supported. But yeah, this might come to a point where we can't. I think we'll be okay. We'll have to see if that feels like it's doable or not. From the buggy. I'll let the Firestone, please. Yeah, doable. Some rails on it maybe too. It feels like it needs to have some more, something more in for support. Some crazy pieces up in here. Big crazy, yeah, the big crazy stuff, I forgot. Let's see how it looks. Oh, ship's coming down. Dude, right there. Wow. Ooh. Hard to do this backwards. That angle might be a little rough. We might have to do that as another one wide. I mean, 2 should be okay. It's the corner, honestly. Yeah, 3 wide. I'm kind of thinking maybe the same thing. I know, Puppers. You're so upset with me right now. Yeah, it might need to be 3. Oh, I can't. I can't do 3 wide without taking this section out another piece. That's gonna be a problem for this anyways, then I think, right? well, not a problem for this, I guess, necessarily, just... Let's see, those actually have to be... Can't go any further that way either. I don't think I like that one there either, honestly. Yeah, this might be too tight of a thing to do with the corner like we're doing. I do like how it looks better though, coming around the corner. I mean, this part's not bad. It's just gonna be like, I don't know what I can do with this because I can't go any further out right here, right? Like, it'd be nice to be able to turn it around, which we can. I mean, this is big enough we could do that. We could turn around this way. It's just gonna be, you know, a thing. Austin Powers, yeah, essentially. That piece. This might be actually where we might put some walls and stuff up for it. So it actually has like a place to like be. I hear you, Miss Penelope. I hear you, puppy. They've got like actual like window ones too, don't they? Yeah, we'll have to figure something else out for this part. I'm gonna just temporarily box this in at this point because I want I gotta take Penny for her walk. So yeah, we'll do that. Oh, big old crazy door. It's gonna be so many pieces and stuff for us to figure out how we want to do things. Oh, look at that freaking door too. Oh, we could. Yeah, we could make this kind of the towery thing too. We're talking about doing like a tower. That could be a good spot for us to do something like that. Like I said though, for the moment we're just going to just gonna put a basic roof on it. Real quick, like like to have walls in here. You never make towers? Yeah, no you don't, Monkey. Ever, ever. Oh, there's gonna be so many things I want to do to make freaking roofs. And it should be another one of these, right? Oh, look at hatches and stuff. Man, there's so much for us to play with in here. Looks like it... Yes, it looks like it went into a weird gap. Alright, that at least is gonna be... sheltered. Not sealed. I could just put walls across that for now if I wanted to and be fine. Hey, Miss Penelope. We're almost done, baby. Other ship coming down? Or is that... Oh, Spice Field, right? Alright. It's probably, like I said, that's enough for us to at least keep that secure. Right? Ooh, it looks so good. Oh, crap. Sorry, little buddy. Yeah, we'll work out what that's actually gonna look like in that corner. I might have to extend that piece out just because I don't like the corner that's there. But that at least gives a place to kind of keep it parked for now. I'm gonna move all the stuff down in there too. Yeah, I think that's decent. Then, like I said, we have to figure out where the floor level is going to be here and go across there. I'm going to build stuff up there. Hydrated. Thanks, Bucky. Good start. Yeah, we gotta work out some specifics still, but I think that we've got at least a general shape kind of working out now. Let me move this stuff down there real quick. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yep, sure. All very temporary. Actually, I just wall in this section for now, just so we know it's fully enclosed. Weird. All right. And we know everything in here is actually going to be considered like fully enclosed for now. And then that will certainly change, but for the moment we'll do that. But yeah, we got a good start to kind of the basic layout. We might adjust that back even further because I would kind of like to use the angle pieces that we have for it. But it looks like those are kind of made to be off of just the square foundations instead. So we'll take a look. But yeah, we got a whole new place to start building, guys. So we will start working on this with some more streams and see how things go. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed, if you have, if you would drop a like below, you can always subscribe for more content, and I will catch you on the flip side.